Well, it's Kyler Murray because the Cardinals are most dependent on him as well. The truth is this. I love Kyler Murray. I think he's spectacular. I've loved him since the day he declared to become a football player, not a baseball player. Without DeAndre Hopkins, he has been average, at best, average. And there's a lot of moving parts to that, or there's a lot of variables and reasons to that. Number one, DeAndre Hopkins is one of the 2 or 3 best receivers in football. So when you had DeAndre Hopkins, this was an offense that was incredible. You know, Kyler was phenomenal when it comes to just completing the football. I think he led the NFL in completion percentage when he had DeAndre Hopkins. Ever since DeAndre's gone, that's down to like 65%. Woody mentioned this before. Ever since DeAndre has been hurt, this is a bad team in the red zone offensively. Bad. They're like, I think he's completing somewhere around 35% of his passes in the red zone without DeAndre Hopkins. And this is a team that is very much, this is not a team that, you know, has multiple pieces or schematically can be reliant on something else outside of their quarterback. You know, they ask a lot of Kyler. He's going to have to be tremendous in this football game for them to win, both as a thrower and situationally, completion down in the red zone, but also he's going to have to use his legs in designed runs and creative runs when nothing's there. So I just, you know, ever since Hop has been out, you've seen the decline in play in a lot of different areas. And I think that's the reality is this. DeAndre Hopkins, this offense was built around him and Kyler Murray. When you lose one of those pieces, 50% of the kind of the juice or the fear of this offense has been taken away. And I just don't trust that they are good enough offensively when it comes to the reliancy that they have on Kyler Murray to kind of go make that happen. So that's why I say Kyler.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Mac Jones. Because I think, you know, Mac Jones, we talk about the different ways that Kyler Murray can beat you. You know, obviously, you know, with his arm and with his legs. Obviously, we know what DeAndre Hopkins means to that offense and how it's hampered Kyler Murray. But on the same token, when you look at Mac Jones, that running game and that offensive line is so huge for Mac Jones and how the game is dictated as far as the New England Patriots are concerned. And so for me, the question I always had with Mac Jones is, can you get into a duel? Can you go toe-to-toe with another elite quarterback? And I just go back to the Bills game, you know, a couple weeks ago, you know, with Josh Allen on the field. We saw Josh Allen basically put his team on his shoulder and win that game up in Foxborough. Mac Jones couldn't do that. It was clear as day who was the better quarterback on that field, and it was Josh Allen. So when we get to the postseason here in the postseason, you're facing the best, the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme in the postseason. Without New England's rushing attack, if Buffalo's able to corral New England's rushing attack, do you think Mac Jones can go head-to-head with Josh Allen? That's
it's going to be cold out there, Damien. It's going to be cold. The weather's definitely going to play a factor as well. You know that. And Josh Allen, Josh Allen doesn't play well when it's cold out. Not this cold, at least.
Well, but here's the thing, though, Charlie. See, Josh Allen can run. He can run with the football. That's what makes Josh Allen so special, is not only is he can play within the pocket, but the plays outside the pocket, the design runs. You know, to me, Brian Daboll, if he doesn't have the design runs dialed up, then that's just criminal. Because you got to take care, you got to respect all aspect of Josh Allen's game, and I expect them to do that. So that's why I go with Mac Jones in this situation, because I think as far as everything he brings to the table, he's a little bit more limited and relies upon that New England Patriots rushing attack.
Mm-hmm. But one other thing he can rely on is his coach, which we all keep talking about. You can never really count against Bill Belichick. So that'll be a fun game to watch. And definitely I'm feeling for everyone on the field because it is going to be so cold. I just get chilly thinking about it. Damien, keep being great.
Oh, it's going to be a spring day up in there.
What's that?
It's going to be a spring day up in there. That's how we rolling.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.